Hi guys, welcome to another Elementor video. This is Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Well, we got a fun one for you today. We're going to show you how to add this animation to your website. Really easy to do. This is a Lottie animation and we've got it as a JSON file today, so it's very small in size. And it's going to continue looping around and doing its thing there. Really easy to do. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go over to lottiefiles.com. It's lottiefiles.com. It's absolutely free. I've just signed in with my Google account there. I went for a search for products and hit free animations. And then I did a search for computers. There's a little animation that we've got going there. Let's perhaps use a different one this time. Let's perhaps use this one. So I'm going to click on this one. It's going to open it in a new little space here. I want to hit the download button up here. It's going to ask me to save to workspace and download. Now when you sign in, it creates a workspace for you, so just click on the save to workspace to download. That's going to open this new little tab here. You can actually modify this if you want to. I'm going to leave it as it is, but I'm going to download it as a Lottie JSON file. If you want to, you can download it as a GIF or an MP4, WebM or a MOV file if you need to. I'm going to go ahead and hit the download as a JSON. I'm using Google Chrome here, so mine's downloaded it to my browser window right there, as you can see. I'm going to go back to my site. I've already got this open in Elementor. If you haven't, hit edit with Elementor. I'm going to go back to my open page here. And let's get rid of the one that we've got here. I'm going to go to the little pencil icon. I'm going to right click on it and hit delete. Okay, pop up to your little matrix here. I've got mine open. We're going to scroll down until we find Lottie. And it's part of the Pro package. There it is right there. I'm going to left click. I'm going to drag it over, drop it in my little column there. I've got a section here with a row that has 2 columns in it. Great. And it's asking us to upload the JSON file that's down here. To upload it, just hit the little upload icon right there. There's the last one I uploaded. You may get a little message saying it's dangerous to upload files from unknown sources, but we know where this is from and they vet their JSONs pretty well, so I'm happy I clicked on do not show again. But if you get that, go ahead and enable it. I'm going to drag my little animation up here, and there it is. And you can put in a title, because you can have these displaying underneath. Let's just call it animation. And you can put in a caption and a description if you want to. Really exciting names I put in there. When you're happy, hit your select and it pops it in there for us. Fantastic. Now at the moment it's just showing the actual Lottie file itself. You can align it left, right or center. Mine's a fairly small column there. I'm happy with where it is. If you want to show the caption or the title, you can do so here, just where it says none. If you want to show the title, pops it down. I know you can't see that very well, but you can decorate that in a minute. You can show the caption, my caption, or you can make up your own custom and write in my custom caption, or whatever it is you want to write on yours. If you want this to link to somewhere, you can put in a custom URL and have it link somewhere. I'm going to leave mine as is, but that's a nice little feature. If we drop down now to the settings below, you can choose what triggers it. Now viewport means when it comes into view. So it's not going to trigger when it's up there. It'll trigger when we get it in here. If you put it further down the page, it's going to trigger. As you see at the moment, it's not looping. If I put it out of viewport and then bring it back, it'll start up again. But you can also trigger it on click if you want to, on hover, on scroll, or not trigger it at all. I'm going to leave mine on viewport. That works for me. You can actually select how much of the viewport it wants to actually trigger it in. If you just want it small portion up the screen, it'll just do it there. adjust accordingly. Okay, I want mine to loop, want it to continuously go round and round and round because it's very eye-catching. You can choose the amount of times you want yours to loop by putting a number in there. I'm going to leave mine blank like that, it'll do it infinitely. You can choose whether to speed it up or slow it down here. I think if you slow it way down, 0.1, it's 10% of the speed. Still very eye-catching, a little too slow for me. I think 0.5 will work nicely for me. Great. You can choose where it starts and where it ends. I'm happy for it to start at the beginning, which is 0, and at the end. You can reverse it if you want to. Let's flip that on, see what it does. Let's just pop it out of the viewport and start it up again. I see it starting from the other end, going backwards there. Both are good. I'm happy for it to be rendered as an SVG, that's great. It's a pretty small file size, I think it's only 48 kilobytes or something like that. I am going to put lazy load on, that way if it's below the viewport or something, it'll be less strain when the page loads. Over in the styling, you can choose how wide it is or max width. I think this is going to work fine on tablet and mobile. Let's check that out. In width over here, I'm going to just click on the little desktop icon there. Let's switch it to tablet. Yeah, that's fine. And let's have a look on mobile phone. I think it'll be on one column on mobile. And again, that works perfectly for me. Great, well let's go back to desktop mode. And down below that, we've got opacity. Now you can take this up or down, and it's how transparent it is. So if I take it about halfway, you can see that image behind it. For this, I'm not sure if I want that, but it's a nice little feature. If you just want a hint of it, take it up high. Basically, 0 is invisible and 1 is fully visible. That's kind of nice. It's got a hint of it behind, but you can still see that animation nicely. And if you want to, you can apply CSS filters like blur, brightness, contrast, saturation, which will make the colors pop more, and hue, which will completely reverse the colors around to different crazy colors there. I'm happy with the way that was though. And that's pretty much all of it really. We've got caption down below. We can't see that very well, so if we click on that, let's just change that perhaps to a white color. And down below you can find typography. You can choose any font that you like here, the size, the weight, etc. So I'm pretty happy with that. I'm going to leave mine just like that. So when you're happy, let's go down, publish if you're ready. I'm going to save this as a draft. And we'll take a look on the front end. And there it is. As you can see, it's got a bit of that image showing slightly through it in the background there. That's kind of a nice feature. I think I might like to have slowed that down a little bit more, but of course that's entirely up to you. So there you go guys, there's how to add a little Lottie animation to your Elementor website. Really easy to do, and nice little feature to have on your site, that's for sure. So I hope you've enjoyed this today and found it useful. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, ring the bell, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Don't forget, we got this from lottiefiles.com. Absolutely free, and can really make your site stand out nicely. Now don't forget, if you have any questions, pop them down below the video. I'll do my best to answer them for you, or make a little demo video like this one. This has been another one in our series of Elementor for beginners, and you can find that playlist just down below. Once again, this has been Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.